Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. Patience is a virtue, and I'm learning patience. It's a tough lesson. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then, probability will occur. For me, it was never about money, but solving problems for the future of humanity. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. Life is too short for long-term grudges. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. You have to be pretty driven to make it happen. Otherwise, you will just make yourself miserable. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. Physics is a good framework for thinking. Boil things down to their fundamental truths and reason up from there. Starting and growing a business is as much about the innovation, drive, and determination of the people who do it as it is about the product they sell. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. Sometimes it will be ahead, other times it will be behind. But brand is simply a collective impression some have about a product. You want to be extra rigorous about making the best possible thing you can. Find everything that's wrong with it and fix it. Seek negative feedback, particularly from friends. When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that would change the world. Now I am. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I wouldn't say I have a lack of fear. In fact, I'd like my fear emotion to be less because it's very distracting and fries my nervous system. My motivation for all my companies has been to be involved in something that I thought would have a significant impact on the world. My biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. They need to be better. I think life on Earth must be about more than just solving problems. It's got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. The idea of lying on a beach as my main thing just sounds like the worst. It sounds horrible to me. I would go bonkers. I would have to be on serious drugs. I'd be super duper bored. I like high intensity.